Hey, actually, while we're on reactionary right-wingers, back in 2009, we were about 4 or 5 years out. I don't know if you remember this, Nomi. We were, at that point, 4 or 5 years out from George W. Bush getting on national television, talking about how it was with a heavy heart that he had to promote a constitutional amendment which would prohibit same-sex marriage in this country because things were getting out of control. And that constitutional amendment went nowhere. And within a decade of him saying that, marriage equality was the law of the land. But in the interim, there was a lot of people who were very mad about it. One of those people was a Miss USA candidate, or Miss California contestant, I believe. And her name was Carrie Prejean.
Never forget this.
Prejean.
I remember this.
She was stripped of her title. Let's put up the article, please.
The article? You don't have the video?
Well, no. Here's the article. This is back from 2009. Carrie Prejean as Miss California.
You're fired.
Yep, you're fired. I'm sorry.
So don't worry, you're going to join the administration in 10 years.
Donald Trump was very, very upset. She's a great girl, but sadly, she won't. Stop talking about how much she doesn't want.
Look, I like the pictures, but you gotta stop about the gays.
Yeah, you gotta stop talking about the gays because we're losing advertisers. Well, so she left. She was stripped of her title. Went on to become a commentator on Fox occasionally.
Oh, you're telling me this?
Did you really? Did she really?
He was a fill-in, Fox and Friends.
I thought because she was canceled, she was done from history.
She was done from history.
Right. No longer can
which
get a
meant
job.
that she went on Fox and Friends as a fill-in on occasion. And then
Tommy Lahren killed her.
Has a new ballywick, if you will. Here she is at a school board meeting in Encinitas, California.
My name is Carrie Boller. You see my shirt, it says Mama, and I'm a mama bear.
You got a thing on your...
and no one's going to mess with our cubs. That's right.
All right, pause it and go back to the beginning.
I'm a resident.
You got a black bar on the top there. Just got to get rid of that. Thanks. Okay, that's good.
My name is Carrie Boller. You see my shirt, it says Mama, and I'm a mama bear. And I know there's a lot of mama bears here tonight. And no one's going to mess with our cubs. That's right. Just so you know. I'm a resident of Encinitas, born and raised San Diegan. And tonight I'm simply here to tell you to unmask our children. We're done begging. In fact, we're done asking for permission. That's right. We are going to be unmasking our children today. That's right. The pandemic is over. The parents are done. We're done asking you, public servants, for permission. We are done. You can all wear your masks. In fact, you can wear 2 masks and 3 masks. You can wear gloves. You can have plexiglass. You can do whatever you need to do to keep you safe. But we, the parents, believe we have a choice for our children. And I don't know who you think you are, that you think that you have more of a say than us, the parents, and our doctors. I don't know who any of you are. I really don't. That's right. It ends today. That's right. We are declaring our freedom tonight. We do not consent to the lies, fear-mongering, and abuse. You all know it's abuse. Sorry. This is tyrannical leadership, poor leadership. None of you are willing to stand up for our children. This is why we are all here tonight, because we're fed up. We're done asking permission. We're done playing games. The pandemic is over. We are done.
Twice.
Andre, we're done. That's right. See the chairs that you're sitting in? We own those chairs. See these lights? We pay for the lights, not you.
I just want to like if you are a government official and you're elected, you pay taxes.
Yep.
So you
Hopefully.
do actually pay for the lights and the chairs to the extent that she does.
Well, she's got to do the extension of the taxpayer argument. Only I, rich white lady, I have more entitlement to speak on this.
Well, all right. That's one argument, Emma. But the other argument is she just ended the pandemic. What did you do today?
It's over.
It's like cancel culture. She canceled the pandemic.
When was the last pandemic you ended?
I can't speak on it.
Let's be clear about who's being tyrannical here. Like what she's saying is we, possibly largely unvaccinated parents, or like take it less serious than you do, want to live our lives, by which we mean we want to force teachers to teach our unmasked kids.
Yep.
Like that's what this is about. Coercion. This is not about standing up to tyranny. This is about tyranny itself.
And this idea of like you can do what you want to keep yourself safe or keep others safe.
I want to mask your kid.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We're just going to and what's amazing is as she's giving this speech, I think it was from 2 nights ago. As she's giving this she's admonishing, and I love the fact that she needs notes on this.
Yeah.
Like you go back and like, what was she
over.
what was so specific about what she was saying that she needed notes
I'm
on
a
this?
Yeah,
mama bear.
Circle back to the pandemic.
Over.
The pandemic is
over.
I wrote that twice. It's true. In California, that story that I read yesterday about the teacher who did not wear a mask as she's reading to her students, she infected 50% of her students over the course of a couple of days. They, in turn, infected other children outside of that class, including family members and at least 4 adults. And that's as far as we know. But we don't know how many of those adults went on to infect other people. And that's in California. She doesn't even have to go that far to find that information.
Listen, Sam, she doesn't want to listen to her whiny kids complain about the masks. So she wants to offshoot them, put them into the classroom so the teacher can take care of them and, take the masks off because they're just so loud and annoying.
Not even her kids that are complaining, I bet.
Well,
Nomi.
that's the thing.
It's all projection. These parents want to be able to do whatever the hell they want. And so they complain about their children being abused, where it's really just like their own anxiety about not being able to return to the way things used to be.
It's impossible to know what her kids do. But I will say from my own personal experience, I have an 8-year-old child. I also have a high schooler, but I have an 8-year-old child. I coached baseball this year. They had to wear masks outside. All the kids. I never heard a single kid complain about a mask. Some kids were better than others in terms of like keeping it up and this and that. But I never heard anybody. I saw these kids whine about everything. Everything that you could possibly imagine. It's too hot. I want to bat again. You got to wait your turn. I want to play. I don't want to play shortstop. I want to play right field. I never heard a single kid whine about a mask. Now, that's just, my experience. But I also think that it's deeper than their own, sort of anxiety. This is, and I'm going to assume that her problems with marriage equality were also steeped in a religious fundamentalism. This is about maintaining some type of hierarchy, and that these kids are my property. Mm-hmm. This is why when Hillary Clinton wrote "It Takes a Village," it was so offensive to so many. This sort of that. I don't know if it's true or not, but you could easily just say, it's pablum or whatever. But it was so offensive. The idea that society would intervene and tell your kids what to do. Now, of course, the idea that society could say, pull up your pants, right? These are the same people who go on Fox TV and are like, we need an ordinance so the teens aren't walking around with their pants hanging halfway down their underwear. Mm. That's not a problem. But it's so twisted.
I have another little theory on this. I think, yes, all those things are true, but I'm watching this and she's echoing Sarah Palin, which is sort of the era that she became famous under, the mama bear thing. I think she's auditioning. And I think this is kind of, it goes back to back with the recall, how the Republicans in California are doing everything they can right now to take back a few seats here and there, rebuild the Republican Party on this different brand of Republican, which is really good for like that genre. I mean, San Diego is not really that progressive, and she's been on Fox News. And if this video could go viral with that performance,
a former NFL quarterback, so she's well funded. We didn't even mention that.
There
Yeah,
you go.
that's what this had operator or sort of like agent provocateur written all over it. I thought, like it's that she turned out to be a Miss USA and married to a professional football player, and also she did some fill-in time on Fox News, like
And posing with Madison Cawthorn and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. Like if she's in those orbits, we know you're probably right. No.
Is there any more to that video it's worth watching or no? I just love the fact that she wrote all this stuff out. I really want to hit every point. Like the pandemic's over. I want to make sure I say that. I want to say the part about the chairs and the lights. Darn it, I missed the
thing
desk.
where I call you public servants.
Oh, yeah.
Right. We had over 1,300 deaths yesterday.
Yeah.
Pandemic's over.
I mean, there's the San Diego spike is, I think, at least, if not the peak, it's higher than it was any days before this current rise.
Yeah, well, you say over, I say over. That's all. I just say it. We just pronounce it in a
it's
different way.
like over. It's very California.
Over.
Pandemic, you're over. That's what she says.
Your mask and shove it.
Folks, there's more of what you've just saw where that came from. That's if you hit the subscribe and like button. Thank you. Really, thank you.